guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finish in the painted area. I can do that too.
And here's Jokic. Shot clock at 5. On target from range.
I mean, with his three-point shooting, Jokic is able to draw opposing bigs out on the perimeter, and that opens up driving lanes for him and his teammates.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Here's Oubre, following the score by Las Vegas. And Jokic throws it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Pass to Wade. Three-pointer. Jokic grabs the board. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Off the mark there with a 3. Outside Edwards. Here's Knippel. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
McCollum outside to the paint. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's now 7 points for Nikola Jokic. Outside Edwards. It's stolen by Oubre. In transition, here they come. McCollum right side. Back to Jokic. McCollum outside. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Turner. Inside. And stolen by Jokic. Now here's McCollum. And here's Siakam. Here's Jokic. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, oh boy, when Anthony Edwards gets downhill, turn the lights out, folks. He's a handful.
Out to Oubre. Pass to Siakam. Siakam gets doubled. Back to Oubre. Now here's Jokic. 4 on the clock. Shot's good by McCollum.
Off the pass, McCollum can be instantaneous. He doesn't think, he just shoots.
And here's Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Edwards has got 9.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Pass to Jokic. Right side Barnes. Giddey with it. McCollum covering. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Back to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And it's in there.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Left side Giddey. Outside Edwards. Pass to Knippel. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now you have to be a little bit more cautious on the defensive end. That's his second, and there's a long way to go.
Edwards looking for an opening. Now here's Turner, covered by Jokic. It's stolen by Oubre.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction.
Jokic up top. Siakam the screen. McCollum right side. 5 to shoot. And here's Oubre from the arc. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, 50.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Las Vegas.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Williams grabs the board.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
They set the pick. McCollum outside. Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer Rozier. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. And it's Giddey missing.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Graham.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
You know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Now here's Turner. No points so far. To the middle. Stolen by Giddey. All sorts of time. Williams grabs the board. There's McCollum with the three. And the three-pointer goes. McCollum's got 8.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. Keeping busy on the glass, Knipple not letting any possessions go to waste.
Now here's Oubre. He's averaging about 6 points per game. It's stolen by Barnes. For 3, McCollum. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. McCollum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
The open shot by Edwards. Off target from the baseline. Outside Oubre. McCollum outside. The putback. Oh, throw it down. Robert Williams on the follow.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Achua with a screen. Edwards. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Pass to Siakam. The kick out to Williams. Now here's Barnes. Achua with a steal. In transition. Now Turner. Back to Edwards. Getting a good look. Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Rozier outside. That's tipped. And stolen by Edwards.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen. Jokic in the post. Outside for Rozier. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 53 left in the second. And Jokic throws it down.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. .124 left in the second. The kick out to Edwards. Zubac screen. Shot clock at 6. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
To the inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Now here's Beasley. Still without a bucket. Hachimura. It's rebounded by Zubac. Anthony Edwards rips it down.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Hachimura left side. Here's Siakam. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Pass to Barnes. They're running. Here's Edwards. Oh, the breakaway. Edwards gets it done on the run.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Giddy with it. Outside Edwards. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Las Vegas shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
And primarily in college, Concanipple was used as a floor spacer, a guy who is lethal from range. But he showed signs of being able to make plays and crash the glass as well.
Now here's Edwards. 21 points in the game.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Here's Knipple. Turner for 3. They get it back. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
A good look from Turner. Barnes with the rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Siakam outside. McCollum right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's the home team now. 3-point lead. Down low. Throw it down, Nikola.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Pass to Knipple. And here's Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
There's a screen by Turner. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. Turner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. And there's a pick. Pass to Jokic. Back to McCollum. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Edwards. He's covered by Oubre. To the left wing. Now Jokic. He's got 11. Barnes gets it to go inside.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Here's Giddy. Good D by Jokic.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So it's the home team now. Pass to Beasley. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Back to McCollum. McCollum on the wing. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Beasley outside. The three. Parries it from three.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Williams.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Beasley outside. Pass to McCollum. With some arc. Misses at the rim. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They're up.
38.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Las Vegas trails by 10. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. Here's Giddey. Left side, Edwards. Back to Giddey. Pass to Turner. Outside Edwards. Hachimura with a rebound. Beasley outside. Clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. Oh, and Turner with a block.
My goodness, the timing, the length, the instinct. Miles Turner sends it back.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Allie, thank you. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. And Las Vegas making a change here. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Jokic. Now McCollum. And here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Here's Wade. From outside the arc. Jokic grabs the board. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And Jokic throws it down.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent, his ability to dominate the defense.
Jokic the screen. Another steal. Here's Turner. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Right side, Oubre. Inside, Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Outside Siakam. Now Jokic. Outside Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. Now Giddey. Outside Edwards. Jams it home!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Outside Oubre. Now Siakam. 6 to shoot. McCollum outside. Outside Oubre. Shoots a 3. Turner with a rebound. Las Vegas trails by 10. On the take, Edwards. McCollum with the rebound. .152 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Barnes. And Turner with the block.
Are you talking 6'11" and big-time length? Send it back, Mr. Turner.
Oubre with a steal. Here's Jokic. Now McCollum. Let's loose for 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Outside Siakam. Ooh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Barnes. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now McCollum. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Vegas ball.
They set a pick. And it's Giddey off the drive. Can't get the 3. McCollum looking it over. Outside Jokic. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A clean win. And one